Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Wednesday night. It is 8 p.m. That can only mean one thing. It is time for CBRS Entertainment and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program to bring to you the Wednesday PlayStation Showcase. I am OM Dynamic, joined as always by the man on the console and the man with the PlayStation news, Mr. Chris Best. How we doing, my friend?
I'm actually pretty excited about the PlayStation news today. I saw a lot of flack for it today, and a lot of it was, to me, unwarranted. I'm going to start off with the PlayStation Plus Premium game, which is going to be the one and only classic game we're getting this month. And we talked about it before. We said it was coming to the PlayStation Plus, and it's arriving next Tuesday. That being Tomb Raider Anniversary.
Nice.
Now, to clarify, and I think we asked this question when we last talked about it, it is just an enhanced version of the PS2 version of the game. It's not a remake or anything like that. I did get clarification on that. And as far as I know, if I'm not mistaken, this does include the adventures of the first 3 Tomb Raiders or something like that, does it not?
I believe so, yes. And this is something that you can actually, because we do have it available on the Xbox as well. I just haven't paid for it. You can switch back and forth. So you can go with more up-to-date graphics, or you can go back and forth and go to the older style. So you're going to get the triangles, so to speak.
Yeah. And that's exactly what it says here. It's enhanced so that it can play on the PS4 and PS5. But as you said, you could still play it under the old way if you choose to.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited about this because I've been kind of wanting to try the Tomb Raider games. And right. I figure why not start with the original ones if I can.
Yep.
So.
Yes, I know that this is 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6 are actually coming.
Yes. I did see that they were on their way somewhere. But I'd like to move on to the next games here because finally the PlayStation Plus racing section is getting some love this month.
Okay.
I've been like, if I were to show you like how small the racing games are, the selection of racing games are, you'd see why I think they need some love in. And we're getting MotoGP 25 for the PS5 and the PS4. MotoGP is, of course, a bike racing simulation game. The last time I played a MotoGP game, though, was all the way back on Super Nintendo.
Oh, so wow.
It'll be interesting to give one of these games a shot.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you as per any other racing game, you play as your favorite racer. You can create your own racer too, and just get in there and get some racing done.
Nice.
Now, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, as an auto racing fan, there's always something that I've loved about motorcycle racing. And whether it's how low they get in the turns or just how aerodynamic it is. And I'm not one for crotch rockets.
Yeah.
But watching those bikes, it is just incredible.
Yeah, and I got nothing but respect for those dudes because that is probably, in my opinion, the world's most dangerous sport.
Right?
And another sport that is kind of dangerous as well, Monster Jam, is having a game coming to the PS5, PS4.
Nice.
Monster Jam Showdown. Drive the hottest rides in Monster Jam racing, the current fleet, the legendary history-making trucks, the wildest fictional beasts from the toy universe, because Monster Jam does have a toy line.
Yep.
Unlock dozens of trucks and collect countless different liveries, designs on your vehicle. And it's arcade racing, so it's a little Mario Kart meets Monster Jam.
Nice.
I want to play this just so I can race as Gravedigger
right? You know what?
or Bigfoot.
If and when you get the opportunity, we need to showcase it right here on
Oh yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah, we do. I've been waiting for a Monster Jam game to come. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the Monster Jam games I have looked at, I've been disappointed in. But this one looks like it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
From some of the trailers I watched today on it. Another game that's coming is a game that sort of reminds me of Myst or Riven, and
Okay.
it's called the Talos Principle 2.
Okay.
It's a thought-provoking first-person puzzle experience. So when I saw the trailers, it gave me total Myst vibes because of its first-person abilities. Um, The game greatly expands on the first game's philosophical themes and stunning environments with increasingly mind-bending challenges. Born into a new world where biological humanity is extinct, but human culture lives on in a city of robots, you find yourself swept up in a mind-bending adventure involving mysterious megastructure hiding enormous powers. Wow, that
Okay.
okay. So it's got Shadow of the Colossus and Myst vibes to me.
Okay.
Shadow of the Colossus, you had to climb giant monsters, and each monster was its own puzzle to
Right.
climb.
I
Well,
I
I got to
did
show
look
that
at
game one. I got to show
that
you
would be
that game one
cool.
day. Yeah,
That would be cool.
yeah.
I have seen trailers for Shadow of the Colossus.
Hmm.
Although I've never tried it, I am aware of the Talos Principle.
Yeah.
Um, and I played both Myst and Riven.
Hmm.
So somewhat familiar with that style of game and gameplay.
Now this next game, the animation style kind of reminds me of like Nickelodeon for kids, and it's a game called "Thank Goodness You're Here." It's a comedy slapformer, they call it, which
Okay.
un- which unfolds over time as the player's explorations and antics leave their mark on the strange town of Barnsworth, the city in like northern England. They had mentioned in the trailer that I watched. After arriving early for a big meeting with the mayor of a bizarre northern English town, just as I said, traveling salesman takes the time to explore and meet the locals, who are all very eager to give him a series of increasingly odd jobs. That sounds like a good time killer kind of game.
Yeah. It's almost sort of a a hide in plain sight where you look at the idea of that crooked salesman
Hmm.
who's now trying to find these odd jobs under the table, paid cash, so that he can sort of hide and meld into the fabric of the community.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like you have to go and try and like build the trust of the community or something like that.
Yeah.
But this next game too is a game that I sort of heard of. It's Insurgency Sandstorm. Battle in the war-torn environment of a contemporary conflict through a series of intense cooperative and PvP multiplayer modes, featuring unparalleled immersion, feel every bullet and fear every impact in fierce close quarters combat. Death comes fast. Manage ammunition carefully and use tactics to navigate environments as you and your team fight towards victory. Coordinate fire support, engage enemies and vehicle mounted machine guns, and engage in thrilling modern firefights. SOCOM is what I'm getting out of that description.
I am somebody who has tried this game a couple of times,
Hmm.
and I'm going to tell you this, it is a knockoff Call of Duty.
So okay, because like the way it says here, like it says you can control your team to tell them where to go, and that is something you can do in SOCOM for sure.
Right. And I know you can do it in Ghost Recon. Now,
Hmm.
all I was ever able to get, I tried to get the campaign, which I wanted, but all I was ever able to get was the multiplayer.
Mm. Yeah, because like I said, SOCOM, Call of Duty, and dare I say Battlefield. I might give it a try. I like playing these first person shooter type
Right.
dealies, but I have to give it a shot. Another game that's coming is another game called Still Wakes the Deep. Still Wakes the Deep is a return to the first person narrative horror genre for the Chinese room, creator of Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. Everybody's gone to the rapture, and dear Esther, you're trapped on an oil rig and comms are down. All that remains is to face the unknowable horror that's come aboard. Search for your crew and help them survive if you can. Run, climb, and swim through flooding corridors and storm lashed outer decks. Face a terrifying, unrelenting foe and pray that one day you get to see your family again. Now, that sounds like something that would play better or play awesome on like VR.
Yeah, and it's another game that I have looked at because it has intrigued me.
Hmm.
But I'm also one that has tried Soma, the Amnesia series, and again, there's no combat in this game, so it's a matter of hiding,
Yeah,
ducking through. So it's a survival psychological horror thriller.
it's literally figuring out. It's literally you got to figure out how to get off this thing and save your friends.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
that sounds intriguing to me because I like that kind of stuff too.
right.
Um, Almost like that one mission that I did in Dead Space there some months ago when I had to hide from that one creature.
Right.
It basically seems like that, but the entire game here.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this next game before, and it's a game called Pacific Drive, and it's a run-based first-person driving survival game. Your car is your only companion as you navigate a surreal and anomaly-filled reimagining of the Pacific Northwest, structured as a road light. Each excursion into the wilderness brings unique and strange challenges as you restore and upgrade your car from an abandoned garage that acts as your home base. With the car as your lifeline, you will unravel a long forgotten mystery as you make your way to the heart of the Olympic exclusion zone. I'm interested already.
I am too. And this is another game that I know has just come out for us on Xbox.
Mm,
Um, again, for me, I need that combat. This would be for me a time filler. You know, if I'm up at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Friday and I want something to do for 20 minutes.
yeah. But I bet that there is some sort of combat here, as it says, like you have to brave the wilderness and all that. So I'm betting like you probably have to fight like bears and things of that nature.
Right.
And this is in the Pacific Northwest, out in the so we're talking like Seattle, Oregon, where there would be a lot of bears, cougars, that kind of thing to deal with in that situation. So
Yeah.
yeah, I th- and me, I like those survival games where there is combat in the survival games I play.
Yeah.
So I definitely give this a shot and see what it's about. But now the big game of the month, Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming to the PS Plus starting next week. And I think they're doing this because there was a delay on GTA 6. GTA 6 is no longer coming out in May, it'll be coming out in November of next year.
Right.
But I kind of like that it's coming for the PS5 right now because I've been thinking about porting my GTA Online character over to the PS5 version,
Right.
and I want to do a PlayStation a revisit of GTA Online because a few months back we did an episode on GTA Online, and I want to do a revisit with the graphics with the upgraded graphics.
Right.
Um, but of course, everybody at this point, I don't think I really need to explain the story of GTA 5. A lot of people know the story.
Yep.
So, but I think what a lot of people don't know is the amount of programming we've got with the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. So before we get into this week's game, let's show them our upcoming shows.
Let's do it.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you've ever wanted your break in podcasting, content creation, potential collaboration, or just help us out behind the scenes, turnbucklestudios.org is the place to be. Or just scan the QR code up in the top left-hand corner, at least according to my screen, and that will take you right there. Turnbucklestudios.org/join will allow you to send us your credentials, where a couple of the guys will be able to review them, go over them, and then we can sit down as a collective. You tell us how you can help us, tell us how we can help you, and we can see figure out the best fit. Go to the host section and meet the team. Chris Best, myself, Bubba Duke, Chris Parrish, and of course, Carl Carafel. Watch our latest weekly episodic shows, including this one, which will be up later tonight. And go to the turnbucklestudios.org/shop to go to carlcarafel.redbubble.com and get all of your Turnbuckle Affiliation Program merchandise. Turnbucklestudios.org, ladies and gentlemen, the hottest site on the internet. Do it, and do it now.
Okay,
now,
so
Mr.
the game...
Best, I believe it's time for the game announcement.
Yeah, the game we're going to be playing here is Dragon Age the Veilguard. This game, it's been on the PlayStation Plus since January, I think it came to it. This is you know what? I can turn the sound on here.
Me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit.
All right. So are you into this game at all, or are you starting something brand new for us?
I'm actually deep into the game here because the create a character mode takes forever to get through.
Okay.
So what this is about is there's this character who's tried to open up a thing called the Veil because he was trying to stop the evils of the world, but he ended up getting more of the evils of the world, and all these demons came out. And right now we're on our way to go and investigate what exactly had taken place.
Gotcha.
And this is a new character.
People. Where'd you come from?
Bellara Luther. Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elganan and Gillenane have escaped.
This blue guy with the horns is my character that I created.
Right.
The world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
You don't have
Is
a
this-
second.
Is he a cross between Avatar and Hellboy?
That's sort of
Does
that's
sort
sort
of
of the vibe I
explain
got when I was
himself.
making him.
Like what?
the surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
I think I'd prefer to stay in one piece, yeah.
Right, me too. But I think I can find a way out. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Yeah, that's the one thing I forgot to add is that I was sent to go find this girl.
Right. So, I have played Dragon Age 1 and 2 as well as a brief time on Inquisition because these games did fascinate.
And that's why I'm playing this game too, because Dragon Age Inquisition fascinated me, but I had a hard time following the story and I kind of gave up on it.
Right. Yeah, I had a hard time with Inquisition, but Dragon Age 1 and 2 were really, like, they were great. I didn't come anywhere near completing them.
Mm-hmm.
But I did enjoy the little bit of time that I did play them.
You know what? Yeah.
What bugs me with this is, yes, Dragon Age 1 and 2 were single-player games. Inquisition went to multiplayer, and this one's back to a single-player game.
Yeah, that's the thing with RPGs. Like Final Fantasy 15, for instance, has a multiplayer option to it, but 16 went back to a single-player.
Right.
And to be fair, I don't really consider this game an RPG in the sense that what I think of what RPGs are.
Right.
This is more of an action RPG, of course.
Right.
But what I do like about this game and just the vibe, like I'm looking at the landscape and everything like that.
Right.
I'm getting Fable vibes off of it.
Okay. Fable is a game I've never played.
I can't say that I've played it either, but I've watched enough of the game.
Just swirling into the air.
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
I came over here because I saw that treasure, so... And this is a game that I've discovered too, that just like the horror games we've talked about, explore every little bit that you can.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I just collected some crystal there. I'll probably need that for some kind of crafting at some point.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot what the run button is. There we go. Because I wanted to get back up to the bridge.
Right.
No, the landscape of this gives me both Fable, Skyrim.
Yep.
Just in the beauty of the land is what I mean.
Yeah.
Companion
absolutely.
This is so there's still some tutorial stuff that I'm going through.
Right.
So R1 set the companion's ability. Interesting. So I can tell my companions what I want them to do.
There you go. All right,
Let's
now
see.
I am going to ask, like, if we clear this area during the show, are there fast travel points in here?
I have to assume that there will be, because, like I said, I'm still early in the game. I'm probably not even 2 hours into this game, really.
Okay.
But what I do like about this is, I like the combat.
Right.
I like how fast you can alternate between weapons, because
Yep.
you're given both. As you saw me smacking a guy around with a hammer, I also have a sword as well.
Yeah.
The sword is obviously much faster. But the one thing I'm wondering about is if there's merchants that I'll need to see at some point.
Oh, I'm certain there is once you get through each veil to wherever the next area is, which could be your fast travel points. I'm certain there's probably going to be a merchant.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or
what
if
is
it's,
this artifact
like-
we're looking for exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Yeah, see,
What
there's
was
got to
this
be
place?
merchants because I just
Could
picked
have been
up
a
gold.
temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
And there's Zelda vibes here with smashing everything.
Yep.
Oh, there's a treasure chest for me to open. Smash, maybe?
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
What was this place?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
What's an armory doing this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
Yeah, so a little backstory. When I was creating my character, I was kind of in a Star Trek mood.
Okay.
And I was trying to create him so that he was a little
Wow.
bit more like Worf.
I've never
Okay.
seen anything like this.
Worf,
Is
as you
this-
know,
No.
well, most Star Trek fans would know, he's
Not
very
here.
battle worn
Could be what?
We have to
and
get over
very
there.
loyal
The artifact
to
we're
like
looking
everybody
for must
around
be
him.
inside.
Yes.
But if you tick him off, watch out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. But to be fair, if we ever do a Star Trek game, if Data's a character, I'm going to be playing as Data. As everybody knows, Data is my most favorite Star Trek character.
Yep.
But
Are
I'm
we
just
just supposed to jump across?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
yeah, I think I'm looking at it.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in.
Oh, I already have it. It's following me.
And there we go. Easy.
Huh. That's a great trick.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing
Yeah.
that will attack anything nasty that's hanging
Oh,
around.
treasure chest.
We're ready.
Are we ready though? Because I'm sitting here smashing things.
Are you ready?
Well, speaking of wrestling, the new DLC pack for WWE 2K25 also arrived today. And one thing I already had to fix: Junkyard Dog.
Oh,
He
yeah?
doesn't come. He doesn't come to the ring with a chain.
Really?
Luckily, in the create a wrestler mode, there is a chain that strongly resembles the chain that
Right.
him or Hercules would have carried.
Well, speaking of wrestling, I am actually watching The Other Company tonight because they have your other favorite matches on tonight. I think it's only a 2-match show.
Oh yeah, it's Blood and Guts tonight.
It is.
I was watching War Games matches today, anyways, because right now over on the YouTube, I think it's on the Vault channel. They're doing a live stream of a bunch of War Games matches.
Right.
Like
Now,
I
are
watched,
we talking, like, are we going back as far as the WCW War Games, or just?
Yep, they showed both last year's from the ones that I watched, and then they started in on one from, like, I want to say it was like 92 or 93.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot, I have a projectile. I can throw my shield if I want to.
Nice.
I thought that was an enemy. I might actually continue playing this game. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
'Cause,
No, it's looking very, very intriguing. I might actually take the chance, download it, and try it. But I do believe for myself, I would probably build an archer.
yeah, you do have a choice of like which role you want your character to be. I'm always the get in there and mix it up with everybody. So
Right.
this is the skill tree that I'm looking at right now, and I just acquired some points to apply to it. So, and what I usually do is at the start, like this is your start here.
Right.
For any one of these games, really, I try to finish it off by getting all of the abilities that I can in this before I decide to branch out.
Right.
So, okay, I can't acquire that one yet. And as you can see, there's a lot of things to do in the tree. It doesn't look
Yes.
very big, but there's a lot. And then, okay, so this is where I can go and equip stuff. Do I have anything different? When did I get that?
I know not, but I dig it.
Yeah, it's tougher than the armor that I had.
There you go.
Okay. I'm just seeing if I picked up anything else that I didn't know about. Okay. And one thing I like too, when you change your armor, you actually see it on your character.
Yes.
That's one of the things that's always been a big gripe with me in any RPG game. With the exception of Skyrim, because in Skyrim, when you do change your armor, you do see the change in your armor. You see the change in your weapons and all that.
Right.
But in the older, like, Final Fantasy games, you didn't see that. I mean, you still got the effects of the armor, but you didn't see the changes. Oh, the sound of of nature as you're wandering through.
Right.
It's like a kind of like a calm before the storm. What happened there? I think I got some health from that. Go up over this way. Like, all I gotta say to EA and BioWare, who made this game, is just bravo on
Yes.
what they've done here. I knew that statue was going to be an enemy, that's why I was slow approaching it.
We'll have to take it down.
Having companions really helps out, by the way.
Oh, I can imagine.
Okay, easy enough. But
When I
watch
first
out.
when I
Whenever
first
you
started
see
playing,
one, there's more nearby.
yeah, when I first started playing this game just the other day, I thought it was going to end up being like your typical RPG. Because at the beginning of the game, there's another character that your main character Rook here ends up working with, and he's kind
Okay.
of like your mentor. And I'm like, as the game was going on, I'm like, is this one of those typical RPG games where my mentor dies
Right.
and I gotta go and seek revenge? But no, that's not the case.
Now, is Rook just the given name for the character regardless, or do you get to name your own?
You get to name him, but they will call him Rook because he's a bit of a rookie as far as being like
Seeing these kinds
a
of
warrior
ruins
goes.
never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Oh, okay, I see. So now we're inside another temple. But I'm going to collect the stuff in this room. Pick that up, and then we're going to make our way over to this pedestal over here. Place the crystal there, and it should open that door. Another treasure chest to open up here. Yeah, and some gold and some kind of a valuable item, some sort of pedestal thing, they said. There's some more of those statues. Wait, are you alive? Okay, you're not. Are you? Okay, you're alive.
Constructs! It means I'm
Right about what?
about where we are. It's an armory. At least I know what the artifact is.
Oh, we woke up the other ones because of that.
Yep. Well, you've woken up 2 out of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
my friend.
when you use your shield and you use your throwable, is there a cooldown time for that to come back?
Nope, I can use it right away.
Nice.
It just takes a minute because it's the R2 button I gotta use to launch it. And it's actually the shield that is your throwable too.
Right. There you can see, ladies and gentlemen, he's just added some health to himself.
Yeah, because somehow I get these apples that heal me. And to be honest, I'm not sure how that works. Okay, we woke up the last one now. I had a feeling we were going to wake him up too.
Yeah.
Trying to keep my distance because I know like that's a pretty long axe he's got.
Yep. That's a broad axe.
I was trying one of my attacks. There we go.
Good work, everyone.
So I guess it's through the store here.
So what kind of artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade bound to a crystal. Ancient elves use them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Sounds like we got a boss fight coming up based off that.
Yep. What are those glowing green triangles?
These things, oh, these butterflies?
Oh,
I'm not exactly certain. Can't fight them. Well, that's just terrifying.
right?
Mythalanost. Darkspawn.
Well, they're pretty weak. But there's a pile of them, so that's
Yes,
probably
there
what the
is.
public's going to be.
Nice, Rook. Watch out left.
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Okay, so we know that those creatures attack in hordes. Always smash things up to find things.
We smash things up, we break them down.
Yep. Oh, what's this blue thing over here? Oh, it's just a light. I thought it was a signal to say, hey, come check this out, you know?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Well, it was a signal. I guess you can say I was right on that signal.
Yeah.
It led me over to this stuff.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Sure thing.
Oops. Oh, these enemies down here.
Is that not a treasure chest over there that you can...
That I can go and check out, yeah.
Spawn this deep into Arlington Forest before. As far as I know,
Where was
it's
it?
never happened.
Oh, this green thing right here, yeah.
Blighted,
Yeah.
like Solus claims. Maybe they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them?
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
That's the goal. All right. But first, check out in here.
While he's doing that and looking for that, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you check out carlcarafel.redbubble.com.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at carlcarafel.redbubble.com.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, carlcarafel.redbubble.com for all of your Turnbuckle Affiliation Program merch. And if you want to get to it, again, just click the QR code in the upper left-hand corner. All of the proceeds come back into our studios so that we can give you a better viewing experience. carlcarafel.redbubble.com, the second hottest site on the internet. Do it, and do it now.
Looks like
A catapult.
I got to assume we got to aim for that there.
I would assume.
More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
Wow.
Okay, I was going to say, how do I exit this so I can fight everybody?
Right? I actually like having those options of long-range weapons, especially with the explodables.
Yeah, like I just did, where I launched my shield at that stand there.
Yep. Now, I do have to wonder if you do get the option, much like in Dragon Age 1 and 2, as well as in like games like Mass Effect, where you get to switch up the members of your team at certain points.
I'm curious about that too, actually. Because like I said, like, this guy's mentor isn't dead, and I get a feeling that he's going to join us again on the journey later on.
That was perhaps the most intense battle we've seen here today so far.
Yeah, because like I said, I kind of figured they attack in swarms, and that's what happened.
And as we continue on our
Another
journey,
resonance amplifier.
and Mr. Best seeks more help,
I hope.
Me too.
we here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program need your help as well.
A Turnbuckle Affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today, because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, turnbucklestudios.org, the hottest site on the internet for everything Turnbuckle Affiliation Program related. If you are looking to get your break-in podcasting, content creation, help us out behind the scenes, or a potential collab, go to turnbucklestudios.org/join. Send us your credentials, tell us how you can help us, how we can help you, and we can figure out everything as a collective. Go to turnbucklestudios.org/shop to go to carlcarafel.redbubble.com. As I just said, all the proceeds go back into our studios so we can give you a better viewing experience. And go to the host section, meet the team, Chris Best, myself, Bubba Duke, Chris Parrish, and Carl Carafel. And watch all of our latest weekly episodic shows, including the Wednesday PlayStation Showcase, as well as the Locker Room Breakdown.
Last barrier's down. We're close.
TurnbuckleStudios.org, ladies and gentlemen, the hottest site on the internet. Do it, and do it now.
I figured out one of my teammates can actually cure me, so if I just do this and I select Harding, she's got a heal thing over here. So
Nice.
it's a rejuvenating heal, which means your heal will build up over time,
Right.
as it is right now. It's pretty fast, actually.
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
You seem to have cleared a door.
Okay, what's this? Cracked skull. This scroll. The stench of decay fills the air. The Ebeneris now wield power beyond anything I've seen. Their magic is fueled by corruption and death, and creeps even now into the stones. We cannot outlast the siege. Interesting. First time I've seen that. But that is not where we're going. We have to go
No.
this way.
A little bit weird that they didn't let you actually keep the scroll.
Yeah, I'm going to go back because, okay, I thought it looked like you can go out this way. Wait, what is this? Push. Or bash. Yeah, it's a little strange, that I couldn't keep that, or at least record it somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
Unless I did, and just
Yeah.
didn't see that I did.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that. But I
Looks like we're gonna have to fight something.
It does.
More
That big thing
constructs
that's in
ahead.
the middle there.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
Oh. Yeah, this is a boss fight for sure.
Yep.
Oh, and it's not just the enemies too, or the boss, but it's all these other enemies too.
Yes.
So that's where the challenge is going to lie in this battle. Oh, I kept hitting the wrong button.
This almost seems like it's more of a mini boss encounter.
Mm-hmm. I knocked him silly though with that hit.
You did.
Oh, he's planning something there. Well, we've reached that 1 hour mark.
We
I figure we
have.
should end it there.
I think so.
So
I think so.
OMD, where can those people look for you?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for me, you can follow me at my link tree, linktr.ee/OMD show. Catch me on my socials there. Go to the host section on Turnbuckle Studios and watch the Locker Room Breakdown from this past Monday. Check me out every Monday night. If you're looking for me next, Friday night, SmackDown Security Detail with the gentleman above me, Mr. Chris Best, who's going to tell you all about our sponsor.
Yeah, and gaming makes me super thirsty. It always does. So I've always got to make sure that I have a couple of bottles of this around, and I'm talking about Swift Energy. And where do I go to to get my Swift Energy? I go to swiftenergy.gg and I use that promo code CBRS Gaming, and it'll get me 25% off of every single order within the store. That's not just drinks, that's also your water bottles and the clothing that they sell there now. swiftenergy.gg, promo code CBRS Gaming. And if you want to look for me on my socials, you'll find me at my link tree, lanktr.ee/Chris_best83. And just as OMD said, the next time you're going to see this ugly mug will be on Friday for the SmackDown Security Detail. And Saturday, we've got a bit of a programming note. So because I ran into an error in saving my Madden file that I did, we are still doing Madden 25, but I'm calling this episode 1.5, where it's kind of like where I'm going to go back and repair myself, as it were.
Okay.
Using my college football character, because I did find out he can graduate over to the NFL.
Nice.
So, on that note, OMD, where can the people find you?
Ladies and gentlemen, please always remember the world is better with you in it. From all of us here at Turnbuckle Studios, the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program, and CBRS Entertainment, to those of you out there wherever you are, good night, good luck, we out.